Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have an unboxing from Little Craft Place, and this is a store in Texas, and this was my, I'm gonna say, I don't even know how long. This was my, this is my order for my Hobonichi. So let me take these out. I did open them up a little. I did not look at anything yet. Here is the information. So it's a Little Craft Place in Texas. Really, really fun website. I ordered a bunch of Hobonichi stuff, and then she sent along, or they sent along, looks like 2 pens. Let's take a look at this freebie real quick. I was looking for the Hobonichi. I looked at the website. Shipping was crazy. I know a lot of people, they don't mind. They don't, I mean, okay, that's not true. Maybe people mind. I know a lot of people pay the shipping, but I think it was like, I don't know, some like $45, and I just couldn't, I could not do that. So this is adorable. Look at this, a little flamingo pen holder. Looks like the pen, okay, it says summertime on one of them, and they're both covered with the little plastic pen nib. We'll see how they write later. That's cute though, I like it. Stick it over here in my pen stand. So like I said, this is 2 orders of the Hobonichi stuff. Plans. Okay, I do have plans, I think. Let's open everything and take a look. So let me move my pen. I ordered 3 things. I only want, or I guess need, 2 things. So let's do this first. This is the notebook. This is just a plain notebook, I'm pretty sure. Everything I saw online said it's the same paper as the Hobonichi. Let's check it out. Oh my goodness. That is so nice. So you've got grid paper, 2 different color grid, it looks like. There's like a red here, and then there's a blue. And you can kind of see it's separated a little bit. Looks great. It is a beautiful, stunning cover. That is A5 size. So that is that's kind of shiny on my light. Sorry about that. That is the A5 notebook, plain notebook, just the just the grid. And then I ordered an A6. So the packaging on the A6, this is the Hobonichi Techo, and it says customizable time grid, a dinner icon, 4mm graph paper, and then a mini calendar at the bottom. So again, this is the A6 size, so you can see it's like the size of my hand. I bought this one to be a daily journal. I'm going to get back to journaling. I used to do this all the time. I have been a journaler probably since I could write. And so this is a page a day. And this whole beginning part is the calendar, monthly calendars, but this is a page a day. So it looks like it has, the weekends have red, maybe it's just the Sunday. Sunday has red pages, red dot grid, and that's probably just to signify the change of the weeks. I got this for my daily journal, and it comes with the cover. So I got this blue cover, which is beautiful. Honestly, in the pictures, it looked more orange. This brown looked more orange. So let's see how to put this in here. Let's see if I can do this in an easy way. Okay, there we go. And here is my pen that is just a regular size. This is such a cool way to close the journal. There you go. A couple of bookmarks. I also got the cover on cover, I think is what they call it. This goes inside of here. And I think, okay, let me double check, because there is supposed to be, maybe it doesn't matter. No, I don't think it matters. Okay, so it's just the corners, and it really is just to protect this cover. Looks a little bit oversized. That's kind of cool. Okay. I like this because I want to be able to take this with me. I love to be able to take my notebooks with me in my bag. I do carry a large bag. beautiful. I got the stripes cover on cover, so you can see there, you can see that really nicely. It is definitely oversized compared to the cover itself. Lots of little pockets here. I'm really happy about this. So let's take a quick look. If you've never seen the Hobonichi Techo, so this is the 2022. You open it up and you have 2022 and 2023 monthly calendar. You have, let's see, what is this? Okay, so you have the 2021 December calendar, and then you have 2022. And you also have 2023. Oh, that's kind of, oh no, sorry, you don't actually have it. You just have the first 3 months for 2023. That's kind of cool. And then you get into the months. These are super tiny little squares. I've already been kind of thinking about what to do with this in terms of just being able to use them for something. So we go through the entire year, 12, December. Okay, then you get January 2023 as well, February. And then you have 2-page spread of just the grid system. And then we're going to get right into a full page for January and then January 1st. So here you can see the 12, that just marks noon, and then a fork and a knife that marks dinner time. You have a quote at the bottom, and then a little teeny tiny calendar. Plenty of space, I think, for me to do daily journaling. I'm really going to like this. I feel like I want to start right now. Definitely too early to start. Too early. But look at how beautiful it is. I really like it. I also purchased the A6 pencil board. The pages are very thin, and so I thought this would be a nice addition. So we can stick this in here. It fits right inside and has a little top tab that says today. I really like that. I think that is very cool. Yes, I'm so happy with this. I seriously want to start like right now. Oh my goodness. Okay, next up, I think I mentioned a couple of times that I'm not exactly sure what I want to do for next year, for 2022, for bullet journaling. I have been using a Leuchtturm for this year. I believe I used it last year and the year before. Previous to that, I used a Moleskine. One time I tried to use a much thinner, like less pages notebook, and I used 2 of them. That lasted for, I think, 3 months, and that was it. I couldn't do it. I needed everything all in the same page, or sorry, in the same book. I did purchase an A5 Leuchtturm. I purchased the B5 Leuchtturm, and now I've purchased the Hobonichi. Let's get these open and check them out. Okay, I did purchase from, like I said, Little Craft Place. So they do sell vinyl stickers. I ordered a few of them. So here is a transparent, what is this called? A garden shed. Oh my goodness, I cannot remember what this is called. But I ordered, it's a transparent sticker. I can't get it off of there either right now. It's a transparent sticker, a greenhouse. Oh my goodness, y'all. Okay, greenhouse. I ordered this one that says great things take time. And I ordered this one that says a wise woman once said, F this S and lived happily ever after. No cussing out loud, I suppose. Anyway, love these stickers. Little Craft Place stickers. Okay, so I ordered too much. You know what? I missed unwrapping the cover on cover. 1 second. Okay, there we go. So I had to do ordering this way just because I could not figure out how to order otherwise from this particular shop. This came in a set. This cover and the Hobonichi Cousin came in a set, and I could not swap it out. I felt like that was going to be too big. So I'm not opening it right now because right now, I think I'm going to sell this and use the Avec. So the Hobonichi Cousin Avec just breaks down the year into 2 6-month portions. So let me see which one I grabbed. You know what? This is not in English, but this is the January to June. I have not looked at this before. Oh my goodness, this is so cool. Okay, let's look at it. Hobonichi Cousin. Oh, it's right here on the front. January to June. This is the Avec. So this turns it into 2 notebooks. So right off the bat, you have 2022 calendar, and then you have the previous 2021, and then the future 2023. You have the year on 2 pages. Whoops. So you have January to June here, and then July to December, and then you get right into the months. But first off, you have December, so that's nice. You can kind of start to use it early. Let's see, we're going to go to June, and then after that, we are going to have this is July, and then we're going to have the weekly. This is a vertical style. This has the dates across the top, and then an empty sidebar here for you to do with whatever. And you do have the end of December, and then you have January that starts. January starts on a Saturday in 2022. And then this is all just the weeks. So I'm pretty sure it goes. You can see that it has markings on the side. That's really nice. So here's June, here's July. Okay, at the end of July, we're going to turn the page, and we have the 2 blank pages for turning the page to a new year. Not really a new year, just half the year. And we're going to get into the dailies. This, I have no idea how effective it will be if I were to use it this way. So you do have the tabs 1, 2, 3. I think it's just going to go to 6. So you have to June. And then you have some blank. There's some grid paper. This paper is so thin. It feels really nice. You have a timetable, so I suppose this would work really well if you're a student. That's very cool. Graph paper, possibly with some measurements. Favorites, I'm not sure how I would use that page. Maybe not at all. My 100. Here's some stretching. I like that. That's a cute thing to introduce or to include. Here's some food. And gifts to and from. And then I don't know what that second page is. Here's a page on the right side for addresses for up to 8 people. Personal notes. This is possibly information just about yourself. And then you have the Hobonichi information with the website, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, etc. And like I said, this is 6 months. So I thought, well, I wonder if I want to try using the Hobonichi for my planner. I have no idea. I just really, really wanted to see if I could make it work. So you do see, so here's January to June, July to December, next to the regular yearly. And I'm going to keep this wrapped up. I don't know if I'm going to keep it. I don't know what I would do with it right now. I did purchase, like I said, it came with the cover, and then I purchased the cover on cover. So this cover is like a light blue. I kind of thought, I thought these would be more orange, and I don't know why. They look really nice. They're really pretty. It's like a vinyl-y feel, kind of like vinyl. Here are the tabs. One's a triangle and one is a rectangle. I don't know. I wonder if they would both fit in there. They might, but I kind of think it would be cool if you put Hobonichi on one side, and then let's grab my notebook and put the notebook on the other side. Although I really like that cover. Well, I suppose you can see it from both sides. So there you're going to get both notebooks in the cover. And then let's do this cover on cover, which is, again, it's just like the first one for the A6. It's just this little cover. Let's see. I suppose that goes in the back. Okay. I am extremely new to the Hobonichi community, to the information. I've seen several people using it, loving it. And of course I have 0 stickers specifically for the Hobonichi size. I'm not sure if that's a thing I'm going to do. When I purchased, I definitely intended for this to be my journal. And it is a daily. Well, I mean, it has the months, but it is a daily. So I really like that aspect of it. And the Hobonichi itself has all 3. It has the months, it has the weeks, and it has the days. So I don't know. Is it going to be too much? I have no idea, but it is lovely. It is beautiful paper. I really like that I can separate. I really like the Avec version because I wanted to be able to do something like this where I have the notebook in the front. Maybe I'll switch it around. I kind of like seeing this here. And then that would also give me the opportunity to be able to decorate the back of the Hobonichi. Well, I suppose I could decorate the front too. But I like this. I like this setup. I think it's beautiful. They also included a washi of butterflies. But check that out. A6 size, A5 size, A6 for a journal, A5 possibly for bullet journal. I have no idea. I just really wanted to get it and test it out. And I'm so happy that I found a place in the States that would ship to me. I'm sure that the prices were made up so that the shipping was, you know, folded into it on somehow. It was cheaper to buy from this person in the States than it was to purchase from the Hobonichi website themselves. So I suppose as a business, you know, they fold in the different charges for things. I love that that closes like that with a pen. It's just so pretty. It's just so nice. It's so well laid out. The paper is so beautiful. I literally cannot wait to use this. I need to figure out what to do with it. I cannot wait to use this as a journal. I'm like, I want to start right now. It's October. I have so long to wait. That's okay. That's fine. I'm going to put them away and I'm going to think about the Cousin. I'm going to think about this size and decide if there's something I can do with it myself. Decide if I'm just going to try to sell it separately. I could not purchase it. I could not purchase just the cover with the Avec. The cover came with the regular size Cousin. So I definitely have too many, but we'll figure that out. And then here is a card from Hobonichi that talks about, okay, so it has all the features. It has the different kind of books you can get. Oh, it has a cute little scene in here. That's nice. That's a fun thing to include. But it has a lot of information about the planner and what you can do and what's available. All right, I hope you enjoyed this. Like I said, my first foray into the Hobonichi world. I love these covers that I picked out. I love the cover on cover. I love everything about it. I just have to figure out now what I'm going to do. I think that these are fantastic and I don't know, I need to figure out what I'm going to use. You know, I think this happens right around when all the new planners come out. You have to figure out, do I like what I'm using? Am I looking for a new system? Do I want to do something differently? Where am I at in my life? And what do I need to be able to be as effective and organized as I want to be? I'm super busy right now with school. So I know that that is affecting my thought process. And my school will be different. Even in a few weeks, it's going to be different. So I don't know. We'll see what to do. I do like that it already has the days and the months and I don't necessarily have to plan that out. That's kind of a nice touch. But also, so that was a daily that I just looked at, sorry. So here's a weekly. I do like the weeklies. I don't know what to do. I have time. I like the bullet journal system. I just am not sure that I want to keep going with it. You know? Daily has an entire page. We'll see what happens. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn the notifications on so you can see more videos from me. We are planning on going to the upcoming Christmas markets. We're planning on taking a couple of trips. I hope that you stick around and I hope that you have a great day.